people. My name is Caroline Dunham, and I'm a yoga teacher at Vista Yoga in Atlanta, Georgia. And today I'm going to share a short and sweet practice all about opening up the lung space. So opening up the chest, the sideways, and just even opening up into time, patience, calm. This practice is really good when we're feeling stress and anxiety, especially across the front of the chest. And this can happen without us even noticing. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to ask that you have 2 blankets today. Now, if you don't, or if yours don't look like mine, it's okay. Part of yoga is being creative. So once you see the shape, you can see how you might be able to support yourself in the shape, maybe with a pillow or a couch cushion or whatever you happen to have lying around. So we're going to start by taking the first blanket and we're going to roll it up from the short edge. And that's going to go behind us. And then the second blanket, we're going to make it a little bit longer. And then we're going to roll it up from the long edge. Now this is going to help to support our knees in this pose called supine bound angle pose. We'll bring the blanket roll up to the back of our sacrum, and then we'll take the other blanket roll, we'll bring our feet together and we'll tuck the blanket on top of the feet and then under so that it supports the shins as our knees go out to the side. From here, we'll take the hands behind, we'll lengthen the tailbone towards the heel, and then we're gonna lay back onto the blanket roll. Now, if you need additional support under the head, feel free to use it, maybe an extra pillow or blanket, whatever feels good here. Try not to overly crunch the neck. Then from here, let the arms come out to the sides. And we'll take some easy breaths here into the chest. We're noticing all the places the breath touches as it moves. Maybe there's some places that move really easily with the breath. They're soft and receptive. There might be some places that we feel a little more resistance. And all of that is welcome in the practice. We're just noticing. If you feel comfortable, you might invite your hands to the part of the body that feels resistant, maybe across the chest or the belly or even the forehead. And just let the weight of the hands rest and soften against that place in the body. And then you might release and again, letting the arms come back down. Witnessing all the fluid movement of the breath. The next few breaths, we'll start to close the knees together like you might close a book. We're going to roll onto one side and then carefully press up into a seated place. The feet are going to go wide apart, the hands go back behind. Now let the knees drop towards the right, deep breath in. and then drop towards the left. We're stretching back through the opposite hand as the knees drop and we inhale. And as we exhale, we're moving to the other side. Good, we'll take one more time right and one more time left. And we're gonna come into what's called the folded deer twist. So as the knees come around to the right, we're gonna find that blanket roll that we've been using. We're gonna take it right up against that right hip. We'll place the hands on either side of the blanket roll. We're gonna lift and lengthen out. We're gonna crawl and stretch as we crawl all the way down until we feel supported on the blanket roll. And we invite breath into that whole left side rib cage, maybe even left outer hip. And we're patient with the body, letting it drape and soften. And then nice and slow, hands come back underneath shoulders. We'll slowly lift up. And we'll let the knees drop a few times from side to side, releasing that twist. We'll let the knees come towards the left this next time. We're gonna lengthen out, hands on either side of the blanket as we crawl down, crawl down, crawl down until the left cheek is on support. The arms relax. And we let the breath move in the body, create space in the body. We're noticing the different shapes the breath takes as we rest. And next inhalation, hands come underneath the shoulders and we rise up. We'll take a few last windshield wipers from side to side. And we're coming into our last pose. I'm going to take the blanket roll that we've been using towards the bottom edge of the mat. And I'm going to take the second blanket roll and I'm going to refold it. So I'm just going to make it a nice narrow fold. Now from here, I'm going to lie on my belly, letting the blanket roll catch my ankles and letting this folded blanket catch right at the top ridge of the pelvis. This will help to release the low back. And then from here, I'll come all the way down. Head stacks onto backs of hands. And again, we notice the space for the breath in all of the different sides of our body. Here you might feel the breath as it travels along the spine. And into the low back. You might stay here a little bit longer. Some of us will press into the hands and send the hips back towards the heels, taking some breaths in the child's pose as we transition. Head is grounded in the crop or the floor. And then we'll find our way to a comfortable seat. Thank you all so much for feeling and moving your body today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. If you enjoyed this practice, you'll probably enjoy some of the classes that we have at Vista Yoga, including a gentle restorative class where we do all of this gentle moving, stretching on the ground, very supportive. I want to give a big thanks to the Vista Yoga community and to Dr. Christy. See you all again.